Warning, this content is not for kids. If you're a kid, f off.
Worst sleep ever last night.
What was that?
It was your fault, mate.
Eh?
It was your fault. Man.
Snoring.
But you were making this snoring noise that sounded like a lion purring. And I couldn't figure out what it was for a good 10 minutes. I'm like, what fucking animal is sleeping next to this tent? For fuck's sake, Frankie. Dear did I make that noise. And see, when I clicked on, it was you. I was shouting at you. And I'm like, Jamie, roll over, turn over. You wouldn't fucking move, man, aye. So I got fully dressed and I was about to go up and just drag your feet to move you. And as soon as I got my fucking last boot on, you shut up.
Beers, man.
Look at that wee boy. See him? Yeah. The fire went out pretty quick as well. Hiya, mate. You my wee boy. My wee boy, you kept me cosy last night, did ya? You kept me cosy. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Now, I know you're just wanting some breakfast snacks. Jog on. Jog on. I woke up with a giant dead spider curled up in a ball next to us. Oh, there it is. It's in that wee tissue there. There's one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through that fucking net in there. Yeah, I was covered in them yesterday. It was great. Put that spider in there. We're going to cremate him. We're going to cremate that spider. Oh, what a view, man. What a view. Are the sheep still kicking about? Did you hear the sheep last night? It sounded that like one of them started making a proper racket and like somebody's disturbing the sheep, and it had a wee feel, and like I could still feel Alan, so it's no him. This is our third day here. It's going to be our third night here. So they deer will be wondering, what the fuck's going on, man? New animals have moved in. Lived like a king the past couple of days. Eh? Lauren's sausage. Sausages? Fucking mince. The lot, man. Spoilt wee shit, so he is. No wonder he refuses to eat dog food, eh? He just fill his bowl. When that bowl stays filled for 3 days, he just nibbles at it. Right, well, if you didn't pick up on that, we're here for 3 days. The 1 day turned into 2 days, turned into 3 days. There's a deer there. 1, 2, 3. There is 3 of them. Oh, look, and they're stopped staring. I wish this camera had a better zoom. Yeah, we're kicking about in their garden. They must be pissed right off. Alan, don't walk under that. That's the tree we don't walk under. If you remember from previous videos, the storm blew that over, and the only thing holding it up is just twigs on the other trees. And because that's now a good few weeks old, it's probably rotten up there and can snap any second. Plus, we don't know how long it's been snapping and creaking for. It could be just about to drop. So we won't walk under it, we'll walk round it. An extra 2 seconds and we're still alive. What more could you ask for? Well, apart from a huge lottery win, ridding the world of all world leaders, starting again with me as the leader. You know you'd all be better off, eh? One world government run by me. Think of the possibilities. Think of how absolutely rich I will be and how poor you guys will be. But I'll still make sure you have enough to eat, survive, put the heating on. You will have no possessions and you will be happy. So we're off to the faithful coffee pot. See that wee white dot? I'm trying to sneak up on Alan. Because he shouts and goes mental. Mate, I could have shot the both of you. I could have shot the both of you.
Bell's Butcher's Stovey Tray ×2. Bell's Butcher's Sausages, Tatties and Onions and Gravy Tray ×2. Pot noodles. Oh, we're living like kings.
Have a sausage. Have another sausage. Have another sausage. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. Have another sausage. Have the skin of a sausage. Clever boy. Right, do you want to go and chase a stick? Want to go and chase a stick? Get back here, you cheat. Stop cheating. Let me chuck it first.
It's 3:30 and you're smoking, dreaming of things you'd like to be, but you're happy, you're free, so carry on. You're all you beg or a shitty job, you're 8 and 9 and your boss said no, but you're happy, you're free, so carry on. These are the people I admire, tell the truth, don't call me a liar. Woo! Drive around city in your little van. You got a plan, I think you're the man, but you're happy and you're free, so carry on. Ahead of you like to practice your lines. Living in sin, you better pay your fines, but you're happy and you're free.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today.
These are the people I admire. Tell the truth, don't call me a liar. Wow! You try and play the game, going on your own, but everything's the same for you. These are the people I admire. Tell the truth, don't call me a liar. Wow!
Look at the effort that General Swerve's put into processing the wood. Skinny twigs, bigger twigs, thicker twigs. The thicker you get, the more heat. The thinner it is, the more light. You want some more light, chuck the skinny stuff on. You want some more heat, chuck the big stuff on. So I'll give you a final wee look at this pillbox before we run out of memory space. I should have brought another memory card, but we never normally fill it. Nice dugout door with some drainage, because the concrete ends right there. And then that's just mud. So that's Jack Betty proof. We've already walked over every inch of it. None of that wobbles. And that's the flood gone, look. Just waiting for that last wee bit to dry. And then coming soon, boys and girls, Wild Fishing Scotland is going to be placing a stove right there and having a custom built, what do you call it, chimney coming right out this window. There's my big fat lip. So hopefully that's that flood taken care of, eh? I'm going to put another rain deflector on this window just in case. Remember this? Remember the chaos it caused in the backies? I set a target up at the end of the backies, a cardboard box filled with other cardboard boxes, so when the ball bearings hit it, it absorbed them. But I missed, hit a fence post, and the ball bearing flew right across the whole yard of the backies and landed in. Man, we saw it land because the sun was shining on it because the shiny ball bearings. On that note, see how these wee holes here? There's a mouse. There's a mouse that's been in the garden shed, and it's nibbled the bag of seeds that we used to feed the birds, and it's opened the bag of seeds and went, I don't like seeds, and just left them. And then it's nibbled that bag to see what was in it, found it was ball bearings, went, oh nah, I don't want them either. Nicely balanced. That's the site So this is the Barnet Diablo Pro. Barnet make the Black Widows. So it is a Black Widow, it's just got balance weights on it. Ambrosia. Devon knows how they make it so creamy. Are you taking it for there? That's a good distance, like. It's a fucking general. Oh, fuck! I'm doing on one knee like a pro. Double the distance I was taking it from. Yes! First time, man! Holy shit, we're on the ball tonight, man. Ah, the first times we've had. There's a dent. There's a dent, there's a dent. That wee bit there. Oh, I definitely need a beer. Does the Pope shit in his hat in the woods? Here, I don't need a beer. Beer needs me. Oh. Twist off top. If you enjoy a twist off top, you have Superman to thank for that. Because Superman drunk Budweiser and he just used his own strength to crack the thing open. And when he did that, Budweiser were like, wow, that's a thing. And they were the guys that bought the patent for the twist off tops. Somebody else already had the patent for it. So there's a wee fact for you. Thank Superman for being able to open your beers without a beer opener, bottle opener, tin opener, a lighter and bruised finger. See that rabbit hole? Of course you could see that rabbit hole. I'm showing you a hole that a rabbit made. That you get down there. I can promise you though, there's nothing down there. You want me to tell you why? You know why? Move out of the way. Because here's what's left of some rabbit's fur. Something's come out of there. A bird of prey has attacked it. Clearly killed it here. And then flown off with it, or maybe just flown off with it, and all that hair that's come out, the fur, that might have been in the struggle. Alan! On me! On me! Good boy. Good boy. Get that rabbit. Smell. What's that? Where is it? Smell that. Smell that. Where is it? Well guys, I only have a couple of minutes of memory time left. We'll come back to filming when the fire's going and we're cooking tea or something. I don't think I've shown you cooking anything the past 3 days, haven't I? I'm sure you all know what food looks like getting cooked. If you could call pouring hot water into a pot noodle cooking, then we be cooking. Yeah, so to save memory space, and I want to say goodnight to you. And maybe show you a wee bit of packing up in the morning. I suppose I still have my phone for memory space. I need to remember that there's footage on the phone, because sometimes I forget that I've swapped to the phone, and then I forget, like what I just said I did. Like, nobody knows we're here, and nobody will ever know we're here unless they actually get this close. Bring on the end of the world, eh? 2012, I really hope you Mayans are not lying. But if you think about it, their calendars were a circle, so the dates are going to stop at some point before they need to make a newer one to, like, to continue on. So I think that might be what the thing is. One of their calendar runs out in 2012, and so everybody thinks that's the end of the world. If this video has been uploaded and you're watching it right now, then YouTube survived the apocalypse. I need a beer though. I'm holding out for a beer though till the end of the night. He's got to be strong. Dude, what are you doing up there? He's got a stick that's stuck in the branches. Like 18 feet in the branches. It's at the top of it. Do you want your stick, mate? Where's your stick?
Wise man says if you can be happy.
Look how happy he is.
Take your hands and leave.
Are you happy? Get your stick then. Climb further, mate. I'm not helping you.
And you
To be continued. Sunshine and Leaf come on a random playlist, just YouTube playing random videos. As the sun was setting over our camping area. How beautiful is that? My tears are drying. Thank you. Thank you.
Walking home and you're all cut up, and you're tearing out your eyes, holding the hands where it stands and screams demands.
And it's gone. While the chief
Feel me would be
puts sunshine on me, Jamie and Alan. Right kids, we've quickly stopped off in Brechin, next to the Caledonian Railway, which just seems to never be open. But this giant fountain, I'm going to stash a couple of badges here because I promised a couple of subscribers a badge, 2 subscribers that live in Brechin. So I'm going to leave 2 badges here. I'm just trying to fish them out my bloody pocket. So you could have 1 each, guys, or whoever gets to them first could have 2. Oh, I don't want to put them in there, do I? Here's what I'll do, look. I'll stuff 1 in there. And then 1 in here, because that seems to be dry, look. So the lion's protecting 1. Is that the tongue? That's pretty cool. I like the look of that. I've never stopped at this fountain before. Yeah. Can't put it in there, that's full of rainwater. Somebody snapped that tongue. Somebody stole that lion. Somebody stole that lion. So there we go. The Foxmall Ramsey fountain. We're going back to camping. You just casually chewing on a fucking pig's foot, Alan. Right, Alan's even hunting his own tea now. He's a good lad. Yeah, he's a good lad. Look at that. We tried shaving him. We tried shaving his bum cheeks. True story, right? So when Alan does a poo, because he's so small, he does a handstand on his front paws and raises his ass in the air so he could poo up trees and up fences and stuff. It's to make himself appear taller to other dogs. But what he actually does is squish jobbies right into his fur. So I had to clean it all out. And so I thought, I'll shorten that fur. He was having none of it. You get stuck in about that. I'm going to have a beer. See, Grandad, we are definitely still out in the middle of the woods. We're not in the middle of the woods, we're at the pillbox. We're at the pillbox. Alan was just burying his bone there till he saw me watching him bury his bone, and then he thought, ah, so you know where my stash is, I'll just pretend I'm still eating it then. We'll come back to him in a minute with a dirty nose because he's been flicking dirt all over.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of well-vet. Let's take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue when you're close to me.
There's my boy, fresh from burying his bone, from just right where we saw him burying his bone. So we'll have a problem with the camera. Sienna's memory card that I put in there, I need to format it to fit the camera properly, but I've already recorded stuff on it, so if I format the card I'll lose everything I've recorded. And hey mate, I saw that. You want me to get rid of that for you? Fucking hell. Biggest stick, he just souped up a stick. Picture perfect, is it? Even that we did. Even that we did. Look, see how he fucks with your white balance. He just glows. It's like he's pregnant all the time. That's a pregnancy joke. I think that might be my first pregnancy joke, actually.
I'm not pregnant, are you?
Nah, well, hope no. Well, if we do, we need to find out where the real mum is. See that? That's a tomato. What's tomato with that? See that? That's cheese slices. I don't have a pun for cheese slices, although if you do chop them up into little rectangles, you can use them as yoga mats for mice. Here's a pot to cook some rice. I didn't mean to rhyme, I'm a poet, and you fucking know it. And there's a barbecue waiting to cook some burgers and sausages. And there's a fire that's slowly burning because we mean it to slowly burn because we're about to cook on it. We don't want high temperature, huge flames. So don't judge us on that, or I'll judge you on the way you tie your fucking shoelaces. We're cooking with gas, although we're not cooking with gas. But we're, yeah. Stay tuned. Or don't stay tuned.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Flame on! How awesome is this? And as awesome this is the last fire of the trip. Well, the last night fire. We're going to have to make a fire to cook breakfast again, but this is the last night. Enjoy this flame. I'm probably just going to play music over the top of this so you never even hear any of what I'm just saying right now. But check how the flames, the fire kicks in when I'm complaining about how I need to go home, man. It's just fucking...
No, it's Kens, man. Kens. Stay. Like tales are unexpected. Remember that?
I was dude, I'm not even shitting it. I'm like, there was in my head, I'm like, what's that programme with the sexy lassie dancing and there's the flames and Tales of the Unexpected? That's exactly what it was. And it's bedtime, we're all going to bed now. But we're going to bed knowing that we are official residents because we've now named the land that we live on officially. And it's the only place in the world, no other place in the world except from fictional, even in Texas, in Kansas, where it's supposed to be in the first place, it doesn't even... Anyway, my point is, we have named this land Smallville, where heroes come from. Right, okay guys, we're going to bed. It's the last night, fourth night, fifth morning coming up, but my camera keeps cutting off because I need to format the card because it's Sienna's card and I should have did that to fit the camera. Don't worry about it, but love you lot and there's Alan. And remember, we now live in Smallville, Scotland. That's going to be the Grandad. That's going to be the new address. So rather than Frankie Kent Pillbox, it'll be Frankie Kent Pillbox, Smallville, Scotland. We're off to sleep. Alan was off to sleep until I said something and startled him. Night, night. See you in the morning. Well, this is the last morning. We're going home today, doing the morning routine right now, so this might be the last footage. And I apologise that I never showed you much of the last night in the woods. The dodgy SIM card, the memory card, just ruined it, put me off a recording. So you didn't get to see any bushcraft, you didn't get to see Alan chasing cows, and then cows chasing Alan. It's been fun, man, it's been fun. I don't want to go home, but duty calls. Nothing good lasts forever. That's what she said. While I remember, I've recently been told, well just yesterday, that I've now reached 500 subscribers. I didn't even know I'd reached 500 subscribers because I don't really pay attention to any of that. So, welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the gang. I do a bit of this, and I do a bit of that. And no doubt you've already noticed some of the other stuff that I've done by checking the other videos, and if not, go and check the other videos, they're there for a reason. I don't know what said reason is. Alan, you just walk through, you know the rule, you walk, shall we save 3 seconds of our life and risk our life to go under this stupid dodge? Right, let's do it. The final look at the camp, because we're packing up, and we're miserable as fuck because we're packing up.
Drugs and alcohol, just regret, nothing at all. No, nothing at all. I'm a believer, you can be too. Believe in the things I can prove you through. Be love, drugs and alcohol, just regret, nothing at all. I'm a believer, you can be too. Believe in the things I can pull you through. Be love.
We've been here that long now that the deer aren't even scared of us anymore. They've been walking pretty close to us, just casually walking past rather than running around the whole perimeter to get away from them. Yeah, they've been just strolling by. Leave no trace, you would never know we're even here. Happy days. Right, we're off home. Sad times, man, sad times. Right, well, I've got a week's worth of footage to go and edit, so I'm going to crack on with that. See you guys in the comments.
Regret nothing at all.